Today I will be hunting mostly Eurasian collared doves, which are a species that was introduced to the United States back in the 1970s when a few of them escaped in the Bahamas during a pet shop burglary and made their way into Florida and have spread quite rapidly. You'll have to forgive the terrible recording quality. This is actually the first shot I ever took with my scope camera on and hadn't figured out the settings yet, but I wanted to include it just because it's such unique footage. I actually, on this one, get one of the few double kills I've ever had in my life. But by the next shot, I had figured out the settings a little bit better. And take down a sparrow at 77 yards. After playing around with the camera for long enough to feel like I had gotten the settings down, we headed out to the feedlot to get rid of some of the Eurasian collared doves they asked us to shoot that, as you can see, just come out in hordes to eat the cattle feed. And right as we pull up, we have an easy shot from close range, and you can see the slug as I stop the video here for a second. And it makes good contact, and we have our first bird down. A few minutes later, we get our next opportunity, and we carefully take the shot, avoiding the irrigation pivot they were sitting on. The next shot results in our first miss of the day as I knock a few feathers off the back end of it, having misjudged the wind. Miscalculating wind results in another miss, but we get another opportunity from a little further out, and this time I get the wind hold correct. I have to take a brief intermission to refill my gun, but Nick gets a shot at a dove from about 80 yards, and I get my phone out just in time to catch it falling. And that brings our total for the day to 6 doves and 1 sparrow. And just as we're wrapping it up for the day and calling it quits, Nick gets a shot at a squirrel and makes it count. That's it for today, and we'll see you next time.